Alright, I've opened SolidWorks. I've set all the planes to visible, by right clicking and hitting show. So, but I thought you'd like to know, again, keep in mind we got this over here, right? Um, but, if you have this view selector entered, you can go into this cube mode. So if you press Control Shift, it takes you into that. So it's kind of like the view cube in AutoCAD, although it's a little more long-winded. Oh, and by the way, right click on these, okay, and that lets you select which ribbons are available. And of course, the middle mouse button does this. Now if you hold Control Alt in the middle mouse button, it does this. So you can kind of rotate the view around, sort of. And then Control middle mouse button pans it. So I guess there are tricks, to using the middle mouse button. It depends on where you grab it. If you grab it here, you can more easily rotate it around like that and have it kept planar. If you grab it down here, it's more inclined to be in that mode, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why, dragging this around, has this thing tends to go wacky on you, a lot of times, whereas I never have that problem in Rhino. Okay, when using that view cube, again, we can only get to these front faces, but if you hold down the Alt key, you can get to the back faces. So, or just select, that, so without holding down the Alt key. And this is previous view, by the way. Yeah, if you go up here, okay, and pull down this, hey, there's a button size. Some of my title bars are off the screen too. I thought I'd change that. I can change the text size too. Wow, go figure. That's fucked up, This program, they thought everything. But anyway, if you go to add-ons, they got all these add-ons, now these two are for like working simultaneously with like a CAD system and for circuitry, and that's, for importing, files from other programs like SolidEd. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and check a couple of these and see what happens. Need that. Design checker, motion, simulation. I don't know what these are. Tolerance analysis. That's neat. Flow simulator and plastics. Now, I don't know what that did by including those modules. You can see it's adding a lot of tabs and shit. At any rate, I'm sure those are the other, modules that I never got to, including fluid dynamics and so forth. But you got a lot of other options showing up here. So these toolbars are out of whack. That's about full size right there, so we'll leave it at that for the lessons. So I got toolbars out the yin-yang on this thing, including some I don't really know quite what to do with. But I I know some of these, by studying the tutors I did, they required these toolbars. So that's where a lot of these actually came from. It's not just by me, because there are so many fucking toolbars in this thing. It's not funny. Um, you can see all the toolbars. That's what these are. It's basically all toolbars. So, it's unbelievable. But like I said, by default, apparently there are no toolbars in it. But apparently, from what I'm seeing on the internet. But anyway, cool. I just learned something really cool. In the little tutor files, if you hold Control, and apparently this applies to more than just the help here, but it'll actually zoom in on it. So anyway, okay, and I did just go into customize by right clicking and scrolling way the fuck down, and I went ahead and added a redo button just by dragging it up there, so, and dropping it. So that's how you customize the menus. Okay, just a quick little note. I had some trouble with this, trying to do a, like a copy a set of features into a circular pattern. You got to do that. First, though, you got to go up and show this temporary axes, so these axes show up. So you can select like this axis here, okay, but you can't easily just go select geometry here. It'll give you errors. So you got to go here and select this, make sure it shows up in this box, okay, and it's not easy to select these because it takes its time. Only then can you actually have it create the damn geometry, otherwise it will give you these fucking errors. So like I said, now we got all the temporary axes on, but you can go turn them off. Okay, to do a fillet here, you select these one edge on the outside, for example, and one edge on the inside, and I guess it just chain selects. I mean, I don't know how you do it any other way, but do it like that, and voila, there's our fillets. It looks like it's taken our hole into account. So I left these in there even though it's not in the tutor, but man, these freaking tutors are a pain in the ass to try to read. But anyway, I gotta say though, in many ways I like Inventor better. I gotta tell you this from the experience I've had with this so far.